ਦੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਥੋੜੀ ਜੀ। ਉਹ ਵੀ ਐਤਵਾਰ ਅੱਜ ਕੇ ਦਿਨ ਹੀ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਸਕੂਟਰੀਆਂ ਖੜੀਆਂ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ, ਉੱਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ।
ਕਰ ਲੂੰਗਾ ਬਾਅਦ ਚੋਂ ਗੱਡੀ, ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Madrid have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So, compact...
Goes for a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Deftly away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. First quarter of an hour gone. White.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this...
Oh, not the best of headers. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's clever. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look... It's nedved! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi, oh, this is a very good run. White gets into a good position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looks a good ball through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium. Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Atletico Paranaense can really do with some...
And a chance! And yes, it's there! Atletico Paranaense back in business! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff looking to play him in, and this is Suarez. Atletico Paranaense come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's found a way through. Aim forwards. Ended up in no man's land. And it's been given away. That's really well cleared. Now it's Cruyff.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He can get that clear. There's the shot! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. The killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Atletico Paranaense get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. so. Atletico Paranaense do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bergamo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, super find. He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
हाँ जी
So the lead now
Hello.
is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No luck with that dink over the top. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bruno Mendes. Eto'o. Make sure that's not getting through. He's only too happy to take that back. Nedved. And we're done. Atletico Paranaense have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Hello everybody, and this
Luis
is a quick
Suarez
reminder to
picking
let
up
you
the
know
Man of
that
the Match
we will be
award,
at today's
and
match
no surprise
broadcast
there.
live on our club's FM station.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
And the finish! Oh, another save. great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Albertini. Nedved was steaming forward. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cruyff. Atletico Paranaense so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bonucci gets it away. Good steal, he just read it. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely watched.
Decent chance! They've scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nedved. Oh, good-looking ball. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Delivers with wit. That's really well cleared. Mateus!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mateus. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Odo. And he plays one through. He's come in hard. Pedri. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Atletico Paranaense can really do with some bigger names standing up here. And shapes to shoot!
Really well taken goal. They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Atletico Paranaense grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
And Messi! Off the post! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball comes... And again! And another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it played right into his path. Messi! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him.
And try! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is glorious, as if
Hello,
he
brother.
picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Neymar.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9.
Atletico Paranaense two up into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. Now it's
Added
Chiesa.
minute has been indicated.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. Owen! And he's following. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen,
And that's it. Atletico Paranaense have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Hello, attendees. This
Oh,
is
he's voted man of the match.
ਤੂੰ ਅੱਖ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਰੀਨਾ ਟੇਲਰ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਦਿਖਾਈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਰੀਨਾ ਟੇਲਰ
ਲਾਣਾ ਹੈ everyone like the stream
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Azar. And he's intervened well there. Luis Suarez. And he's worked it through. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk. Ronaldinho.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. Ronaldinho. Rafinha. Bale. Shot!
अबे क्या पास था
Goal!
ये?
Victoria! There is the breakthrough.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Victoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Thuram was in no mood for any of that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Think through. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Atletico Paranense really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Bale. Aubameyang. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's off and running. Azar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Aubameyang has it in a wide position, and that is masterful defending. Great vision.
अबे क्या लैग है ये?
Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight.
And the shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Atletico Paranaense get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Distributed tidily. Rafinha. Nedved. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident
2 added
annoyance.
minutes has been
Clearly
indicated.
is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
ये देखो लैग.
Atletico and the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense, number 15.
And the action is back underway.
Coming on the field is
Atletico
number
Paranense
14,
can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he was quick to react. Spread neatly. Aubameyang. And the finish!
ਅਬੇ ਯਾਰ
He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well,
Hello,
someone's
hello.
doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
ਗੇਮ
sure.
ਨੇ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬੁਰਾ ਹਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਵਾ
Atletico
ਦੋ ਮੈਚ ਲਾਏ ਆ
with their first
ਪਤਾ
corner.
ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ
First
ਜਿੱਤਿਆ
in the
ਮੈਨੂੰ
game for
ਪਤਾ
either side,
ਆ ਵੀ
actually.
ਹਾਰ ਜਾਣਾ
And that has been clubbed away. Atletico Paranaense are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi has found the net here, of course. Now it's Suarez.
ਟਾਈਮ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਪਏ ਬੰਦੇ
And it's Bale. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's roll! They scored! Just one in it now. The game takes
ਦੇਖਦਾ
on
ਹਾਂ
a
ਜੀ
whole new complexion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cannavaro clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
ਜਿੰਨੇ ਮੈਚ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਜਿੱਤਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਨਾ
Peter, they're trying
ਅੱਜ
to
ਦੇ
play
ਤਿੰਨ ਤਿੰਨ ਗੋਲਾਂ ਨਾਲ
offside here, but
ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਚੋਂ ਕਮ ਬੈਕ ਕਰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ
Side
ਤਰੀਕੇ
is
ਨਾਲ
up. What a game! A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to
ਆ ਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਚ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਆਹ ਵਾਲਾ 3-0 ਨਾਲ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਸੀਗਾ ਮੈਂ 5-3 ਜਿੱਤਿਆ ਆਹ ਮੈਚ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਸੀਗਾ 2-0 ਨਾਲ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ 2-1 ਨਾਲ ਆਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਤਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਇਹਨੇ ਵੀ 3 ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੋ ਸੀਗੇ 3-0 ਸੀਗੇ 3 ਮੈਚ ਲਾਏ ਆ ਹਜੇ ਨੈਟਵਰਕ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਲੈ। ਦੋ ਤਿੰਨ ਜਣੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੈਚ ਲਾਇਆ ਮੈਂ 5 ਵਾਰ ਓਪੋਨੈਂਟ ਹੀ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ, ਪਰ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੇਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਕਰ ਲੂੰਗਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ,
ਮੈਂ ਕੋਲ ਸੰਨੀ ਲਾਇਆ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਲਾ ਲੈਣੀ ਹੁਣ।
ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ।
ਹਾਂ ਕਰ ਲੈ। ਪੂਰਾ ਹੁਣ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ।
ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ। ਆਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਆ ਦੇਖ 5 ਵਾਰ ਓਪੋਨੈਂਟ ਆਇਆ, ਦੇਖੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖੀ ਗੇਮ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਹੋਣਾ। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਨੂੰ 3263 ਸਟਰੈਂਥ। ਲੈ ਚੱਕ। ਸਾਰੀ ਟੀਪ ਟੌਪ ਦੀ।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a
ਇਹ ਮਾਰੂ
monumental
5-7
occasion.
ਗੋਲ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜੋ ਹਾਲਾਤ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਨੈਟਵਰਕ
The
ਦੇ।
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
ਹਾਂ ਦੇ
The idea being that, of course, he can
ਦੇਖਿਆ
make
ਲੈ
good use of those
ਦੇਖ
dancing feet.
Yeah, and
ਇੱਦਾਂ ਰੁਕ
playing
ਲਈ
out
ਦੀ।
wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Atletico Paranaense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
ਉਹ ਮਾਲ ਦੀ
He
ਨਹੀਂ
can get that clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bale, and this is Shevchenko. That has ended up in no
ਪਾਸ
man's
ਵੀ
land.
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਰੇ ਹੋਏ।
Back into the middle. Now it's Bale. Lam gets into some space. Oh, what a climb!
ਫਿਰ ਚੰਕੋ ਹੁਣ ਚੜ ਚੜ ਹੈਡ
Disappointing in
ਮਾਰ।
the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Bale. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Such good technique.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Bale. And it's Lam. And this is Bale. Atletico Atletico Paranaense yet to have an attempt on goal. That's Nedved. Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
ਸਿੰਪਲ ਪਾਸ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਯਾਰ
Aimed beyond the defence, and that pass just didn't quite work. Schmeichel gets it away. Nedved. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi shoots!
ਉਹ ਮੈਸੀ
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
ਖਾਣ ਦੀ ਦੇਖੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹਨੇ ਫੋਟੋ ਭੇਜੀ ਸੀ ਲੋਏ ਦੀ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਆਹ ਪਾਉਣ ਲੱਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸਹੀ ਆ
Atletico Paranaense.
ਕੱਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਆਹ ਪਵਾ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਵਾਵਾਂ
No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third quarter of the game. Climbs up big. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Atletico Paranaense really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Beckenbauer, Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. And Messi!
ਅੱਕੀ
That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Atletico Paranaense into that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Coming on to replace him is
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Atletico Paranaense are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Messi. Nedved. And that could set him on his way. Inzaghi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So the fourth quarter of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Schmeichel getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the shot! It's a goal!
ਗੋਲਕੀਪਰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਉਹਦਾ
That is the goal we've all been yearning for. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰਾ ਗੋਲ ਹੋਣਾ ਦੇਖੀ ਪੱਕਾ ਇਦਾਂ ਪੰਗਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And he's there to get it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Nicely weighted ball. Instinctive delivery. Chance shot!
ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ
Taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic. A real
ਉਹ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਕਰਦਾ ਗੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਤੁਸੀਂ
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Nedved.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can
Number
go
25.
one better, possibly.
Pedri. Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Right, Shevchenko knocks it into space. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Ronaldinho is there, and he can pick it up. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Inzaghi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
ਪਾਸ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਕੀ ਆ
There will
They
be
turned the
5
game on its
minutes
head.
added time.
Now can they hold out?
Well, look,
Yeah.
Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Looking to play him in. Pedri. Inzaghi. And we're done. Atletico Paranaense did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Totally making
Which
their
is
way
summarised. is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Sané. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Bale. And it's Sané. And Sané! It's in! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Atletico Paranaense are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nedved. Through Bangkok United, looking to pass their way through. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rijkaard. He's cut it out. Vieira. Messi. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Atletico Paranaense truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There will
Nedved.
be 1 minute added
Nedved
time.
charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Suarez. He's found some space. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Ito. Coming on to replace him is
Here we go
number
again.
9, Owen.
Atletico
Substitutions
Paranaense
taking
can
place.
really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Atletico Paranaense different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
ਗੋਲ
He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
True Bangkok United are sitting pretty, 2-0. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Suarez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Bale. Bale. Now it's Raul. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Bale is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. Messi! He has done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Atletico.
ਬਸ
It's
ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ
Bale!
ਬੇਲ
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
True Bangkok United finding their passes. Can he latch on to this? Nedved. Now it's Luis
ਬਾਕੀ ਤੋਂ
Suarez
ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਣੇ ਕੱਲ ਖਾਣੇ ਬਾਕੀ
looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Atletico Paranaense still have the cards to affect this game. Played into space out wide. No, he's not getting his way this time.
True Bangkok United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. Vieira! So close to drawing level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Substitution on the field. Bale. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field. Number 21. Van Basten. Number 4.
And here's Owen.
Van Dijk. Substitution in progress.
Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aimed beyond the defence.
Atletico Paranaense really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Son Heung-min. Passes short and sharp.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that is
added time.
expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Sade. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah. Well seen. And there goes the final whistle. Atletico Paranaense were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਦੱਸੋ ਆਪ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਖਾ ਲੂੰਗਾ ਯਾਰ ਜਾਓ
boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Atletico.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Atletico Paranaense with the corner. They're first. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is a little undercooked. Oh, that's clever. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Federico Chiesa, Peter, who's naturally a winger, but an unorthodox one at that.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And Atletico Paranaense take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to play it through. And it's played... Header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a superb rearguard action. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Messi! And he comes up front again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we hit half-time. Well, Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Atletico Paranense really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Atletico Paranaense can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And Messi!
Messi once again.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's 2 now without reply. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram calmly anticipates.
ਨਹੀਂ
Now
ਕਾਲੇ
it's
ਬੋਲੇ
Cruyff.
ਜੇ ਉਹ ਕੱਢਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੋਲ ਚੱਕ
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Chiesa! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Atletico Paranaense are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. And it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. He's picked his way through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! He has done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Suarez.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Coming on the field. Number 14.
Nuno Mendes.
There's Gnabry.
Gnabry. Gnabry plays it in.
Number 23.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Number 24. Fletcher. Substitutions taking place.
Xavi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. Takes aim and cross. A header! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was
Added minutes
beautifully
have been
done. They were
indicated.
ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. There's the header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. That ball looks a good one. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
बोलो महाराज
खत्म हो गया मैच हले एक पार्ट होया है
लास्ट ही है hello bro how are you doing I'm good okay that's good
मैं काफी के मिनट ਵਿੱਚ let's start on human
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both
no
rising
bro
fast here.
I
Things are
don't
heating up
have
and we'll be getting
second
underway
account
very soon.
I only have this account
So that's got things underway. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim, one of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class.
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Lewis, and he's had a hit!
what was
Big
that
relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Looking to play him in. Cruyff, here's onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. First quarter of an hour gone. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, they can break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's run loose here. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary. It's nedved! He's missed, but not by that far.
Nedved just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. And here's Suarez. nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Division 1 today for the second time. No.
And it's Seedorf. Looking for a runner. And it's made its way. Decent chance!
I also read Division 1, but my division is
Really
not
anticipated
going
that
good
well, didn't he?
due to my network issue.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Nesta tries to clear. Atletico Paranaense are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's one-on-one, straight chance! That's another chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Atletico Paranaense really are lucky
Nesta
not
is
to be
shit.
down by more, Peter. The manager's
everybody,
going to
and
have to
this
come
is
up
a
with
quick
something
reminder
a little
to let you
special
know that you'll
to
be
lift
able
these
to catch
players,
today's
otherwise
match
this
broadcast
one's as
live
good as
from the
done.
Outcrops FM station. Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 22, Nesta. Number
Here's the
15,
start of the second half.
Mateu.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
It's Luis Suarez! He scores! So, what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Atletico Paranaense give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming. And Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught napping. Full it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Raul. Now it's Messi. Bale. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Suarez. And a chance! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan grab a 3-0! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's Inzaghi! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Vieira attempts a clearance, knocks it into space. Bale. He's found a way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So that's it. It is all over. Atletico Paranaense cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times
Bro, my Wi-Fi is not
oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
getting
the
signal. Don't know
the fans have pulled out
why
all
the
the
internet
stops to make
connection is
this
going
a
shit.
monumental occasion. Against Atletico Paranaense. Well, the stage is set for a
Sometimes game
stirring
is going
showdown
good,
here. The
sometimes
supporters
it's
in great
lagging.
voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what call a classic centre-back physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Barcola. Now it's Platini. Now that's well seen too. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Michel Platini. Barcola is onto this. Shot, can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely aimed pass. Guti aims beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Barcola. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Atletico Paranaense looking to pass their way through. Atletico Paranaense yet to have an attempt on goal. De Jong. And it's Michel Platini. And it's made its way to him. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Guti. Vieira. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nedved. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! In he goes again. Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Suarez. Rijkaard. Well seen. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team moved up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Atletico Paranaense can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Built as the single goal between the sides. And the counter is on. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some... And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Has a look and place it forward. Oh, good take and a good... Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way past. Otto gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Atletico Paranense clearly...
He's given it away! Looking for the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Platini. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
Atletico Paranaense leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. The final 5 minutes. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcola, good take, and is he in? Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the gate.